Example 3. The circle in the figure has a radius of r and center as C. The distance from A to B is x. If C is 64 degrees and x equals 21, find r. From this right triangle, we can redraw it as an angle C, 64 degrees, the radius r, which is the side CD, and D is the right angle. The side AC is the sum of x and r, or 21 plus r. To find r, we use the cosine function, cosine of 64 degrees, which is the adjacent r divided by the hypotenuse 21 plus r. The value of cosine 64 degrees is 0.43837. The right-hand side, r over 21 plus r. Next, to solve for r, we're going to multiply both sides by the quantity 21 plus r. 0.43837 multiplied by 21 plus r equals r. Distribute the value 0.43837 to 21 and r to get 9.205794 plus 0.43837 times r equals r. And next, we are going to subtract both sides by 0.43837 r. The left-hand side is 9.205794, and the right-hand side, from subtracting r and 0.43837 r, we get 0.56163 r, and then divide both sides by 0.56163. To get r equals 16.39. In this problem, the given figure shows the distance from A to D is y, the distance from D to C is x, and the distance from C to B is h. If an angle A is 32 degrees, an angle BDC, or an angle D here is 49 degrees. The side AB is 54. Find h and then x. Let's make it as two triangles. The first one is ABC angle, a triangle. 54 is the hypotenuse, and angle A is 32 degrees. The opposite to an angle A is h. The adjacent to an angle A is y plus x. And the other triangle has the height h, which is an angle BDC. Angle D is 49 degrees, and the adjacent to angle D is x. We're gonna find h. From these two triangles, we know that both of them has a common h, the common height h. To use one of the definition 2 of the 6 trig functions, as we know, the big triangle, the angle A is 32, the opposite is h, and the hypotenuse is 54. So we have more information to use than using the other small triangle. So opposite is hypotenuse is 44. That means we're gonna use sine function. So sine 32 degrees equals the opposite divided by hypotenuse. That tells us the h is 54 multiplied by sine of 32 degrees, or h equals 28.6 and more decimal places. The problem asks you to round to the nearest whole number, so h is about 29. We got the value h Next, we're gonna use the known information to find the x. Now, since the h is 29 and both triangle has a common h value, this time we're gonna use the smaller triangle. The h is 29 and angle D is 49 degrees. The adjacent is x. We're gonna use the trig function cosine. Oh no, the tangent, sorry, because we know the opposite and the adjacent. So this time we're gonna use the tangent of 49 as opposite, which is 29, divided by adjacent, which is x. And then compute the x. X equals 29 divided by the tangent of 49 degrees, or 25.2 and more decimal places, and round to the nearest whole degree to get 25 as the length x.